Welcome to today's explainer on the global climate crisis, specifically looking at extreme weather and expert warnings. You know, we are seeing unprecedented extreme weather totally reshaping our world right now. So today, we're going to break down the urgent warnings coming directly from climate experts and try to make sense of what's happening. Let's jump right in.
Okay, let's dive into this because this global contrast is frankly pretty startling. On one hand, Europe is enduring this punishing, severe heat wave that is just fundamentally disrupting daily life. But then, right at the same time across Asia, you've got communities dealing with heavy rain and sudden, devastating floods. It's wild, right? We're looking at this stunning dual crisis of extreme heat and extreme rain happening literally all at once.
And look, meteorologists are confirming that this is absolutely no coincidence. They're telling us that global temperatures and extreme events are significantly higher than normal. As we surge past those natural baselines, we're dealing with a highly energized climate system. Basically, these European heat waves and Asian floods, they're really just two sides of the exact same coin. They're symptoms of a deeply disrupted global pattern pushing our weather systems to extremes we haven't really seen before. Now, what's really important to highlight here is that when these extremes hit, the impact isn't evenly distributed at all. The most vulnerable groups, children, the elderly, and sick individuals, have to be the immediate triage focus. Understanding this demographic breakdown is absolutely vital. It's how communities figure out how to strategically deploy resources, set up emergency check-ins, and provide medical support right where it's going to save the most lives.
So, the crucial point is, what do we actually do? Health professionals are heavily reiterating some core guidelines right now. Step 1, avoid prolonged sun exposure. Step 2, drink plenty of water. Aggressive hydration is key. And Step 3, carefully follow weather department instructions. I know, they seem like basic common sense, right? But honestly, during these anomalous weather spikes, sticking to these absolute fundamentals is exactly what prevents our local hospitals and emergency clinics from becoming completely overwhelmed.
If we zoom out to the root cause for a second, environmental experts are delivering a pretty definitive warning. They're stating clearly that due to climate change, extreme weather events will occur more frequently in the future. So these simultaneous extremes we're seeing, the floods, the heat waves, the highly unpredictable storms, they aren't just some isolated fluke. This is, well, let's face it, it's our new normal. The changing climate is the powerful engine that's driving all this ongoing chaos.
And this brilliantly illustrates the macro-level game plan. Experts point to three core global goals. First, environmental protection. We have to aggressively protect our natural ecosystems. Second, reducing carbon emissions, which is what's fueling this whole warming trend in the first place. And third, increasing disaster preparedness, so we can actually handle the anomalies that are already baked into our future. It's a massive, comprehensive approach, and it requires some serious coordinated action.
On the ground, though, the official response is an absolute overdrive. Governments and emergency services are actively monitoring these shifting patterns 24/7, and they're deploying vital aid right now. Whether it's funneling rapid rescue resources into flooded towns in Asia or mobilizing cooling centers across Europe, these responders are right there on the front lines, managing the immediate fallout of this dual crisis as we speak.
But wait, there is a secondary threat during these events that can be just as deadly, and that's misinformation. Experts are issuing a really critical warning. Do not believe rumors, false information about safe zones, changing weather patterns, or resource availability. It literally spreads faster than the floodwaters themselves. In times of crisis, panic is fueled by rumors, but safety is driven by accurate data from official weather departments and reliable news sources.
So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to turn this directly over to you. What is the weather like in your area today? Are you maybe sweating through an unseasonal heat wave, watching local floodwaters rise, or are things completely normal where you are? Grasping the true scale of this global crisis really starts by just looking out your own window. Stay aware out there, stay informed, and most importantly, stay safe.